Who would have thought that a fallen dead tree in the wild could be transformed into a livable home under a man's careful renovation? The interior space is not only very spacious, but also equipped with a wall that can both heat and cook. One day, while wandering in the woods, Martin accidentally discovered a fallen dead tree. He immediately stopped and planned to use this natural barrier to build a warm and livable shelter. To move the dead tree to a suitable position, he first sawed a log to use as a lever to lift the trunk, but he still underestimated the weight of the tree. After struggling for half a day to move it, the trunk remained unmoved. So he took out the axe and rope he carried with him to make a simple lever device. After a lot of effort, he finally moved the heavy trunk to the desired position. Then Martin picked up a shovel and cleared a flat area on the slope of soil beneath the trunk to plan the footprint of the small house. Thanks to the soft soil here, the foundation excavation was completed quickly. Squatting down to rest for a moment, Martin got up and continued working. He first selected several naturally curved logs nearby, then dug holes at the four corners of the foundation to bury the logs straight into the ground, and filled the soil back to secure them. With four main supporting logs standing firmly as the support framework for the walls on both sides, Martin didn't take a moment to rest. He moved back and forth in the nearby dense forest, bringing back more sturdy and straight logs to officially start building the walls. He placed the logs along the edges of the framework according to the pre-planned outline. Then he evenly laid a thick layer of battens to fill the gaps between the logs and prevent drafts. These logs gradually extended upward along the framework, forming not only a curved roof to shield from wind and rain, but also sturdy walls on both sides. As for the back wall, he first dug a trench at the bottom. Next he found logs of suitable lengths and placed them tightly in position. Then he filled the dugout soil back in, forming a solid wall. Finally, at the entrance of the small house, Martin continued to use the same building method, placing the logs in order along the outline. He only left a single-person entrance on the side. After completing the construction of the surrounding walls, Martin sawed several wood ends and began assembling the door panel of the small house. He first pieced together the large frame of the door panel to ensure it fit perfectly with the door frame. However, to achieve smooth opening and closing, he had to drill suitable holes in the door frame and chop out notches on one side of the door panel. Once installed, it would open and close smoothly. Facing the gaps between the logs, he still chose to seal them with versatile moss. This natural material is not only readily available, but also has good insulation and waterproof effects. After tidying up outside the house, Martin brought 2 logs back inside and placed them against one wall as support legs for the bed. Then he placed the prepared wooden sections on top in sequence. This formed a single bed. Then he sawed a thick log and placed it inside as a dining table. To increase storage space, Martin deliberately drilled holes in the back wall. He also chopped a few wooden sections and hammered them in as supports. Next, he went outside and chopped a flat, thick wooden piece, placing it on the wooden sections to create a shelf. Everything was tidied up, and he brought back a bundle of logs, chopping them into small pieces for easy burning. Neatly stacked in the corner of the house, they were reserved as firewood for warmth at night. Time passed in the busy work, and as the sky gradually darkened, Martin returned inside with his backpack, taking out 2 soft blankets and laying them on the bed and table. Then he took out the pots, bowls and plates he brought, arranging them neatly. After settling his living essentials, he began assembling the portable fireplace he brought, first installing the flue and extending it outside. Then he used tree bark as kindling and successfully lit the fireplace. As the smoke slowly drifted outside, he began preparing dinner for the day, lifting the pot to heat oil and adding chicken breast to stir fry. Taking advantage of this time, he casually sliced a cucumber and plated it. At the same time, he sprinkled tea leaves into a cup, added water and placed it on the fireplace to slowly cook. Once the chicken breast was done, he took a chewy wrap, evenly spread a layer of peanut butter on the surface, then added the cooked chicken and cucumber, sprinkled with cheese, rolled it up, and placed it on the fireplace to bake for a while. It was crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, with rich layers of flavor and very delicious. After eating his fill, the tea he had set aside was also boiling. Martin took the warm cup of tea outside, enjoying the cool evening breeze and savoring this moment of tranquility that belonged solely to him. Then he returned inside, gently closed the wooden door, lay back on the bed, and began his first night here.
Peace.